Welcome to our channel. Today we how to register with Google Colab, beginner guide step by step clearly. To register with Google Colab, begin by opening your web browser. In the address bar, type in colab.research.google.com and hit enter. You will be directed to the Google Colab homepage. To get started, click on the sign in button located at the top right corner of the page. If you already have a Google account, enter your email address and click Next. Next, input your password and click Next again. If you do not have a Google account, click on Create Account and follow the prompts to set one up. Once signed in, you will be brought back to the Google Colab homepage. Here, you can create a new notebook by clicking on File in the top left corner. Select New Notebook from the drop-down menu. A new notebook interface will open, allowing you to start coding. You may notice options to rename your notebook by clicking on Untitled 0.ipend at the top. Choose a descriptive name for your project and press Enter. Now, you can begin writing your code in the cells provided. To add a new code cell, click on the plus code button. To execute a cell, press Shift and Enter together. Explore various features within Google Colab, such as importing libraries and using GPU. Your changes will automatically be saved to your Google Drive. You can share your notebook by clicking the Share button in the top right corner. Input the email addresses of those you want to collaborate with. Set their permissions to either view, comment, or edit as needed. Congratulations, you are now registered and ready to use Google Colab for your projects. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.